But we never think like the challenges that are there in the everyday household and the everyday lives. So for a woman and a girl, I being a woman and a girl, I know there are challenges in everyday life, and that has been so normalized. So when we look at those challenges, we think as these are the normal duties a woman and a girl has to perform. So the moment a girl is like, if there is two siblings in a house and they have to get up in the morning, we tend to say we'll wake up the girl first. You have to get up early, and we usually just let the male child sleep a little longer. Why is it so? Being a woman, is she given the right? Is she not given the right to sleep a little bit longer? We never think about that. So why just being a girl, she has to get up early? Why being a male child, he can sleep a bit longer? Why a guy cannot groom himself? Even the question here is like, even the guy is not given the freedom to groom himself. We question the guy if he's groomed too much. And when we talk about a girl, so that is the everyday aspects that we go through. There are restrictions, you know, and that is so normal, and we are so used to it. Even when I ask my kids, I studied in the same college, it's been a decade now, so I asked my kids, I am going to speak on these topics. Are there any challenges that you guys face? And I was expecting the girls could say, no ma'am. But no, that wasn't the answer. They said, yes ma'am. And I was like, okay, when I studied there were challenges. But you are studying now. There are still challenges. And they were like, yes ma'am. And what are the challenges, I asked them. They said, ma'am, we are not given the freedom to wear clothes as we want. Even though we wear, we are looked upon in a very different way. Though our brothers are allowed to come home late at night, we are restricted. Even there are certain things and conditions given to a girl. Ma'am, we have friends. My students are studying in a co-ed. Our college is a co-ed. But still, when they walk together with their male counterparts, they are looked upon as if they are their boyfriends. They say, ma'am, they are just my friends. But whenever we walk, why are we looked in a way, in a different way? We are scared even to walk with the male. He can be my brother, he can be my friend. Why is that? Why are we still looking from that perspective? So, see, the gender is still there. And mind you, when I was in school, I studied in an all-convent school, all-girls school, and it was there even I was scared to make a male friend. If I had a friend in a tuition, I was like, walk beside. Don't walk with me. Go ahead, go. And that was the attitude I had. When I was in college, it was like, it took me almost 2 years to adjust with the male friends. It was a very difficult thing. But with time, everything went by. It was like, yeah, friends are friends. So those differences are still there in the society. And where do this whole mentality comes? For a woman, it's very difficult. See, we are a patriarchal society. Lastma, the mom is the one who makes a home. Without a mom, it's no home. That is the question. Last time, all the blames are given to the mom. If her daughter and a son is good, the thing is like, oh, her dad was strong. But where is the concept? Mom she's never given the recognition until later. So whenever, whatever it starts, it comes from a family. Why I am going, the challenges, I'm talking about the challenges in 2023, but I would like to address it in a form, I want to start it from the smallest, yet the most strongest. Every time we hear people saying charity begins at home. So why not start it from home? We can change our perspective. We say Indian society is a patriarchal society. Everything is done from the viewpoint of a male. But we can change it. And why I would like to address out here, because there are so many notable people sitting out here, educated, intelligent people. And if we do not make the change, if we are not the persons who are thinking about it, then who's going to think about it? We were special in some way that we were invited here today amongst the rest of the people. So it is our responsibility to bring up a certain change. It'll go a long way. So my attitude also might be a very small thing, but it'll go a long way. I tell my kids, see, your parents are stuck with that mentality. So your parents might be 30, 40 years old now, even might be 50, 60 years old. So they were born and brought up in the same mentality. It cannot be changed. But one thing you can do is you can change your own attitude and your mentality. Because the future generation coming will be yours. And whatever mentality you have, your kids and the future generation is going to show the same mentality. So if you are against this whole concept of judging, then you shouldn't do that. And when your kids are there, even you shouldn't do that. To change the afai bataunu paryo ni ta. So it's like you cannot just tell other people. Pointing a finger at someone else is not done. We cannot point our finger to our parents and say tapaiharu yasto cha. But rather, we can say, I won't be like that. So I might be the part of that change. I, being a woman, I can be a part of that change. And my kids can be a part of that change. So I was not in, like, I was here in Darjeeling. For me, Darjeeling ma bastakeri, I feel very privileged. But still, hamro gun गर्ने बानी हुन्छ है. So यो भएन त्यो भएन. So I moved to different societies. Nepali society ma khali नबसेर. I was there in South India. So I was there for 3 years. So what happened was, when I moved to South India, where I had to do my study for 3 years, I realized how forward a Nepali society is. So there, the society is still conservative. Na केटीहरुमा restrictions अझै हुन्छ, literacy rate high होला. तर what happens? The main aim, literacy rate खाली high भएर हुँदैन नि त. They are not part of any decision making. Whereas in Nepali society, हाम्रो literacy rate त्यस्तो high छैन होला साउथको जस्तो. तर every decision making हामीले जति लिइरहेको छ, हामी एउटा नारी भएर लिइरहेको छ. She is asked at least. त्यति बेसी acknowledge नगरे पनि धेरै कुरामा सोधिरहेको छ. हाम्रो छोराछोरीहरूलाई freedom दिइरहेको छ. So these things are not there in South. That was a shock to me. I thought they had the highest literacy rate, and when I went there, even their attitude shocked me. I was not allowed to leave my hair open. They said it's not culturally approved. And I was like, leaving my hair open and making a bun. This magic culture, that shouldn't be there, no? If you are highly intelligent, if you are educated, that means तपाईको the mentality मा पो judge हुन्छ त मान्छेलाई, not on what you wear, how you wear. Okay, only a sari is like, we look good in a sari. So sometimes the way we wear a sari also matters, right? The body parts can be seen. But even if you wear a cloth, if you wear it decently, and if you know how to honor a specific attire, you look decent and you look presentable. So how you present yourself, that matters, not on how you wear. And even sometimes I think in US or आर्टहरु सिकाइराको हुन्छ त्यहाँनिर कतिवटा कल्चर्सहरु हुन्छ त्यहाँनिर जसरी भएर पनि whatever pattern they want to wear, no, whatever thing they want to wear, they're wearing it. No one is questioning. हैन हाम्रो चाहिँ यहाँनिर the whatever we wear, we are questioned. Why? Because it's not because the clothes the people are wearing, it's because the attitude we have, the mentality we are stuck with. So clothes does not define anyone, does it? एउटा लुगा यो चाहिँ केटाको लागि हो, यो चाहिँ केटीको लागि हो भनेर राखेको थिएन. So we are the one, no, to designate this is for a male, this is for a female. अहिले पनि today is a women's day, right? Everything I can see out here is pink and white. So I was like, who designated the entire color pink now for a female? Pink means female. I didn't know that. Blue means male. Was it? Is it? Color banada त्यसरी को बनाको के हो? No, it's not. It's us. हामीले बनाको. So when a kid is born, when a baby is born, भात खाएर नौरानमा हामी पुरा जान्छ. And it keeps on me, so as ma'am said, no, they never say whether a baby is born healthy or not. Least bothered. Keeps on me. छोरा जन्मी कि छोरी. नौरान र भात खुवाइमा जाँदाखेरि the things that we take is color coded. Pink or blue. Even the toys that we start giving to our kids, dolls and trucks for the guys. Even the girl wants to drive a bus. I had a bus when I was a kid. I was least bothered about the clothes or the dress I wanted to wear. I was typically a tomboy. I never cared about how I looked. Later, when I joined college, I was like, oh, I have to look like a lady. So that was the thing. But why are we tagging everything as a male and a female? But the differentiation of this, and these are the small challenges a woman and a girl has to face. Why talk about big challenges? So हामीले यो सानो challenge-लाई overcome गर्नु सक्दैन. So being a Nepali society, हामीले यो सानो challenges-लाई चाहिँ overcome गर्नु सिक्नुपर्छ. Then we'll move on to the bigger challenges. यो सानो challenge घरमा cover भएपछि, the bigger challenges will be nothing because you'll have a very supportive parents, mind you. And once you have a very supportive parent, you can rule the world. And you'll achieve every height. And I'm speaking from my experience because I had the best parents and the best family. So they gave me this space, this platform, and even I had the best teachers. And I looked upon my female teachers, I wanted to be like them. And my male teachers, they were there to always push me. So it was never about gender. And I'm lucky enough and privileged enough to have been met those people, met these people. These are the greatest people I could have ever met in my life. And being here today is just this is a proof that our society is really very well. And we are very looking forward to the changes. तर यो मेन्टालिटी चाहिँ जो छ त्यो चाहिँ अलिकति भए पनि चेन्ज गर्दै लगे चाहिँ अलिक राम्रो हुन्थ्यो हाम्रो आउनेको फ्युचर जेनेरेसनहरूलाई. So with this I would like to conclude or end my topic here. Thank you so much.